it was like a blank slate, and you can kind of do whatever you want. And I think one of the things that I did or that we did early on was we developed a mission statement for the lacrosse program. And like everybody says, have a mission statement. The school has one. I've seen other mission statements for other high schools that are just super long. And we sat down with the team and we're like, we need a mission statement. What are we doing out here, right? We just can't come like we want to play lacrosse. January to May, and this is what we're going to do. Let's figure out who we are. So we defined success was. We defined, who we wanted to be, what we wanted to be known for, and then we made a mission statement, and we wanted to keep it short and repeatable, right? So, it's kind of like our core values. Where if we find ourselves in a lurch, or if like we stray away from what we're doing, think back to the mission statement, right? And so. First thing we did was, and even me as head coach when I took over, is like, we got to live up to this mission statement. And we want to reach our maximum potential through faith, hustle, and discipline, right? And that's our mission statement, right? You got to have faith, obviously in God, but you got to have faith in the players that are around you. You got to have faith in your coaching staff. You got to have faith in the system, and you got to have faith in your friends and family, right? Discipline, right? You've got to do the right thing when nobody's looking, right? You've got to do what's asked of you, whether it's in school, on the field, by your parents. Just do the right thing and hustle, right? We want you to work hard in and out of the classroom, on and off the field, in your relationships with yourself, with God, with your family, with your friends. We want you to work hard in that, right? Because if you take the lacrosse out of it, AJ can reach his true self by having faith, by being disciplined, by working hard, right? Those are three great values that'll carry you beyond just the lacrosse world, right? So we spent some time on that, right? So we got a mission statement. I think the first thing, when I became head coach was I need to have a vision. What do I want this program to be, right? In the Army, we have, leave it better than you found it. So if I want to leave Guerin better than what I found it, what does that vision look like? So I sat down and I created a 1, 3, and 5 year plan, right? Just to kind of give us some orientation. And then, but it's kind of twofold, right? One, I want to provide the best high school lacrosse experience I can, right? Whether it's taking the kids paintballing, right? If we can get a team trip to go to St. Louis, let's go to St. Louis on a team trip on a bus, right? If it's, in the summertime, we take the boys to Notre Dame and Ohio State for team camps, right? Let's just give them the best. Let's take winning and losing out of it, and let's just give them the best high school experience, right? Because winning and losing then becomes a byproduct, right? And once you have that, this is the best experience, this is our mission statement, then you can kind of look at, all right, we want to be, do we want to be just another team in Indiana? And I define team as a group of kids that get together in January and play through May, right? And that's it, that's their team, right? Or do we want to be a program in Indiana where I provide something year round? Once the season's over, we'll take a break 6 weeks in the summer, take a break 6 weeks in the fall, and we'll pick it back up, right? Are we a program, right? Well, yeah, we want to be a program. And then once we're an established program, the vision is let's be a program recognized not only within Indiana, but that's why we play teams from Missouri, right? That's why we play teams from Chicago. We want to be known outside of this. So having a mission statement, key. Having a vision has really driven it. And I think the last thing is giving the boys a form of ownership, accountability, whatever you want to call it. These boys, what we do to give them that control is we want to give them an identity and some goals. So we'll meet and we'll have them. I'll give them the schedule, right on the board, the whiteboard, and like, all right, go through one, look at the schedule, circle the games that you guys deem to be most important, and captains will run this. Write down, 5 to 7 measurable goals that you guys want to accomplish this year. So that's going on the board in the front room, and we'll sneak in the classrooms. On the sideboard, this was kind of a big risk, and it's worked out, I think, every year that we've done it. I was like, on this board, draw your identity, draw what you want to be, right? Because a mission statement's never going to change. Your vision's probably always going to be your vision. You always going to revisit, but a team's identity will kind of change. That'll change the most from year to year because kids will graduate. Kids will not play. And so you lose part of that team. There's only going to be one 2019 team.
Right.
So what do you want to be? So I had them, this is Pictionary, right? Draw up here what you guys want to be, right? And we'll walk through it. And when we look at our goals, we'll use your vision and our goals together. and they want to be, kind of a hardworking team that plays as a family. And they drew all this stuff up there. They want to be like a family. They want to be hardworking. There's a lot of stuff, but again, you're trusting high school kids with a dry erase marker and a whiteboard.
Yeah.
And we're not in the room. Coaches aren't in the room. We were in the hallway. We gave them a half hour. We were in the hallway. We were putting the decals on the helmets, right? And so this is senior and captain led. You create your identity for what you want to do. So now we've got a mission statement. We've got the visualization, which are coach driven a little bit. The team identity, the team outcome, you put that in their hands because they're the ones that have the most control over that, right? They're the ones that are going to be like, we can control if we win or lose this game. We can control if we meet these goals that are gradient steps. And we can control if we are that hardworking team or not. So, and a lot of it comes back to how often we visit that. I'll ask the boys every day, scale out 1 out of 10. Where do you think you guys are at today? And we'll get 9s and 10s some days, but we'll also get some 3s and 4s some days, right? Keep them accountable to that, and I'll remind them, like, here's what you guys want to be. Do you guys think you lived up to that, right? Here's our mission statement. Do we live up to our mission statement today,